back to the Daily Five Podcast. It's your host, Rainy Cage. I took a day off Monday. It was Labor Day. I needed a break. But let's get back into it. Over the weekend, we had Force Friday, but we also got Rebels Season 4 Trailer 2. We did get a trailer back during Star Wars Celebration, which I was at. And I've also actually seen the first 2 episodes of Rebels. We got to watch that at Star Wars Celebration as well. But as many people know, for me, Rebels is kind of a mixed bag. I like certain episodes of Rebels, especially the finales, the mid-season finales. The first couple episodes are usually really good, and then they had filler, and then it kind of feels like they want to be done with it to move on to something else. So it feels kind of short and a little disjointed at times. I enjoy the show. Don't get me wrong. It's Star Wars. There are characters in it I really like, but I don't think it's as good as Clone Wars. But anyways, this trailer was really good, and I wanted to talk about it, give my little review. This is the final season, so we're going to get an ending, which is, better than what Clone Wars got, really. Like I said, it's probably because we're getting ready to move on to something else, and I'm kind of okay with that too. I'm ready to go into a different era. Hopefully, we're going post Jedi era is where I'm hoping. Post Return of the Jedi. Anyways, this trailer had a lot of cool, interesting things. It seems like the big question of this finale of this show is Ezra going to go to the dark side? I don't know. Sometimes I felt like, oh yeah, for sure he's going. But they've done a good job of kind of pulling back from the overt tones that they were kind of throwing at the beginning. Like, oh yeah, he's going to dark side for sure. Here lately, I've kind of been like, well, maybe he's not going dark side. So they may be kind of purposely making you think he's going to, so that they can. For me personally, I would kind of like him to go dark side. I think it would kind of be cooler. And then maybe he's the reason that all these rebels are going to end up meeting their end, or a lot of them are. But we'll see. It looks like they're in the trailer. There's a lot of animal things going on. Wolves. I don't know if this is going to just be one episode and it's just stretched a lot in this trailer. But it seems like there's a lot of wolf stuff going on in this trailer. And I know that a lot of people, Ezra might be a beast master or something. He's got a real strong tie with animals. So, we'll see what happens there. But I definitely noticed that right off the bat. I love Ezra's quote in here when he's talking to Kanan, and he's like, or Kanan says, "It's not whether or not we fight; it's how we choose to fight." And Ezra says, "Well, maybe we are choosing the wrong way." That's another kind of hint of him maybe going towards the dark side. We've got the full-on Imperial occupation of Mandalore going on. We got the whole Mandalorian revolt with Sabine. I used to think Sabine was a really important character in all of Star Wars canon, but now maybe she's just an important character for Rebels. We got to see lots of Saw Gerrera. I thought maybe we were done with him, but it looks like he's going to be pretty important in Season 4, which will be pretty good, interesting. I mean, he's kind of tied all the animated stuff together, and you could tell where he's coming from. And then we got Krennic for a little bit, and well, what we did was we got a mention of Krennic and Stardust, which was kind of a tie-in to Rogue One, which I liked. I thought it was awesome. Kanan seemed like he was getting sick of the rebellion. He's ready to settle down, ready to get out of this crap. We got a little Thrawn. Thrawn hasn't really been my favorite character. I know he's got this new assassin Rook, or however you say his name. I don't know anything about the Legend stuff, so to me, Thrawn has been very, he's super calculating, but he hasn't really done anything yet. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if this is doing justice to people's love for Thrawn. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But for me, I've just not been really overly impressed with Thrawn. It's at the end, they let it off with, all the paths are coming together, and Kanan says, where will they lead? Lots of questions. Or that we may not be happy where they lead. So hopefully we get a lot of questions answered. I'm not going to be super upset depending on one way or another where they go. But we're getting close. Premieres October 16th. Big question for me is, will Ahsoka make an appearance? She's one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. Right now, I feel like no, that she's not going to make an appearance in season 4. I still think she's alive, but maybe in another form of media we'll get her later. But if she does make an appearance, I'd be super happy. But right now, my money is on that she's not going to make an appearance. But I can't wait for October 16th. I'm ready to finish this off. I'm ready to see how all this ends, and I'm ready for the next animated show. What did you guys think of the new trailer? Until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.